that mean on a monthly? What's that mean? Roughly.
Numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 45, 50.
$50,000 a month. So you need $50,000 a month.
What is true? I can give you the paperwork right
This is
now.
for entertainment purposes
I'm not
only
saying
at this
that
point.
you're not getting it.
But you said
hold on. You got a contract?
Listen.
You sign contract? They sign contracts?
But listen, if you allow me, let's say my partner doesn't allow me to work, I am going to look at you and say, are you paying all my bills?
Insane.
45, 50K is ridiculous. She wants an average man's salary on a monthly basis.
Yes. Now, she wants this for just existing.
She can, I know why. I figured it out. Mm-hmm. She sits up there, she creates gold just by smiling. All right. She smells like roses every time. You never can have a bad odor out of her. She cooks like a A-list chef. She can produce perfect kids every time. Yeah, she's worth it.
There's no confirmation that she can do any of that. So here's Joe Budden's reaction, and this was kind of my reaction to it as well.
Offend, but at some point, do we not just start to consider some of this just a higher level of prostitution? No. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because yes, some love can be there. You can start to fall in love with the person, all the other things. But if the ratio,
if I'm spending $45,000 a month, I love you.
Oh yeah. If I did before.
And listen, and I want to say again, I'm not trying to say she is prostituting. I'm not trying to say any other woman is doing that. What I'm saying is, sometimes you'll trick yourself into thinking what you're doing is something different from what it really is. And if you have a price tag attached to dating someone sometimes, and some of the things that come with the dating is being able to flaunt you, being able to have sex with you, being able to have the namesake of fucking with you with no real long-term intentions into it.
But some dudes be having the long-term intentions. They convince themselves that this is the one. And a lot of times, the money ain't.
I never thought about it that way.
What'd you say?
I never thought about it that way.
For Ayisha and whoever would supply with their life, they could actually have that. They can have intention. But for most of the women hearing this, or for most of the
they
women,
look for somebody to just. But here's the thing: a lot of them girls, at least the ones I know, through my research, they're getting paid. It's more like the dude be like, I don't want you in the street no more. I don't want you doing this. So it's not so much I'm paying you like you're an employee. It's more like, I don't want to see you on social media no more. I don't want you outside these clubs. I don't want you bartending. So I'm gonna take care of your lifestyle. That's what she basically said.
Right. But slow down for a second.
I'm saying that's how dude sees it.
I understand that part, and I'll disagree with Amani on, if we take her at her word, then she's not saying I'm escorting and I'm prostituting.
I don't want to make it seem like that's what I said.
So no, I don't think you said that.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put that on her jacket. She is saying, like Mark said, if you ask me to sit down and stop working, these are my expectations of you. I think that that's fair.
That's fair. I agree.
I totally think that's fair. Where some of my questions come in is, well, where did you work?
Merrill Lynch?
Because I don't know a whole bunch of men that are like, yeah, listen, that dentist job, I don't know if I can deal.
Yeah.
Merrill Lynch, wealth management, fucking, where did you work that made the guy say,
I got to get you out of there.
hey, let's not do that anymore. When I hear that, that's when I think, to your point, ding, 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 ding. Oh, you were selling pussy.
If you're trading your time for money, bitch, you are a prostitute. It's not a matter of you being spoiled or you liking this thing and that thing. You are a sex toy, and your fee is $40,000 to $50,000, according to her, which I don't think she's getting from anybody.
She getting it from somebody. She gonna get it from one of those, either a well-off to do older guy that wants something young and something that he could flaunt around. He's gonna pay for it. He's gonna get that simping dude that feel like the only thing he could do is pay for it. And that's what that's what she's gonna get. She's gonna find him. It's always a sucker somewhere.
I just
Please
can't
believe.
imagine though being a millionaire or multimillionaire and with all of the females that I have access to, I pick a downtrodden, BBL'd, surgery-fied, barely speaks English ex-stripper who more than likely had sex with half of New York City and New Jersey. Like
Hey.
that's I feel like in paying her 40 to 50,000. Come on, I just don't think. I don't think that's a realistic. I think she was just saying a number to put it out there, maybe in
To
hopes
say a
of.
number that high, that's not just saying a number. That was very intentional.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was she said it intentionally for sure. But I don't think that's realistic at all. I don't think any dude who has that much free money on hand is paying her for that. I think maybe one dude will throw her that and say, or give her that over the course of a couple months and be like, that's his little side piece. He keeps her up in a nice little penthouse apartment for a couple months, leases a little car for her, does this, that, and the third, little trinkets, some spending money. Maybe it'll get up to that far, but I don't think anybody has her on no $40,000 to $50,000 payroll. That's just not.
I mean,
That's not the bracket that she's at. She's a ex stripper. Like, even every single podcast that I've seen of rappers and celebrities talking about this chick, they all know her, and realistically, they all know her probably because they more than likely smashed her while she was a stripper living that life. So no dude who's in that life is going to be spending money on the community pool.
absolutely. But she can always take the Dubai trip, and she can get that every time. All right.
Yeah, all she gotta do is get cozy with a couple camels.
Yeah, cozy with a couple camels, you know, a little shit being flown, you know, treat it like a straight, you know what, you know. But a lot of these females are very delusional. They feel as though they get invited on these podcasts, they get a following.
It's not a
because
lot
their
of these
body.
females. It's that type of female. I feel like we need to change the narrative of our what's the name? We need to
Okay,
make that
that
very
type of
clear.
female.
That type of nightlife,
That
as
type
she,
of
in her
female.
own words, the night girls. Those night girls or the nightlife girls, party girls. That's what we're talking
Absolutely,
about
the
right
girls
here.
for the street.
Yep.
Absolutely. I think a lot of the women that has her cadence and her narrative, they all look for the same thing, but they not. It's like they know they're not gonna find it, and if they do, it's probably 1 out of a million men. Literally, that's gonna give them that, and it's probably gonna be short lived. Most definitely.
That's the thing. It's ill-gotten gains. Maybe somehow you find a way to invest and do all the right things with this money, but at the end of the day, you're a pump and dump. They're putting money in your pocket. Maybe you'll make good investments, maybe you won't. Hopefully this money is around in 10, 20 years when you're burnt out and worn out and the butt is dragging on the floor and the titties and gravity's just whooping your ass every which way. Hopefully you keep some of those cars, or hopefully you reinvest this stipend that you're getting from Daddy Warbucks, and hopefully it works out. But ill-gotten gains are always quick to leave. That's the thing that a lot of these chicks don't understand. You're looking for this dude who's gonna set you up in the high-rise apartment. You think you're gonna be 60 years old in the high-rise apartment with the 2026 Bentley for the rest of your life? Like, no, it doesn't work like that.
Not at all.
You're-
Once your looks fade, you are thrown away.
It's
instantly.
done. And hopefully you have enough money to continue to pay taxes and continue to pay your bills, because Big Papa ain't gonna be around all that time. He going to get the newest edition. Same with a car. We be sending that used car back to the lot, or we sending that used car, we selling it to the lowest common denominator. We ain't keeping no 2002 Camry. 2002 Camry was good in 2002, but it's 2026.
Now
I
I
don't
need
want
to
no
do a
damn
model.
2002 Camry. Yeah, I don't want no damn 2002 Camry in 2026. Get your ass up
So
out of
you're
here,
definitely
man.
gonna get traded in for
Yeah.
a higher and more sustainable model.
There
Period.
we go. If you feel the same way, like it. If you got something to say, comment. And if you want some more, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.